Hey guys, it's John. Welcome back to another live stream, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'm doing another Q&A, and I'm here to answer your questions. And before I start, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you miss any videos, click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you love this live stream. And you can comment down below if you guys want to see new new videos. So if you guys don't know, I'm back again with another live stream. Ever since I just came back, ever since last week, I've been so busy, and you guys already know, since it was the Super Bowl and I had to work so many hours because due to so many people really want to order a lot of pizza and everything at Pizza Hut. And you guys know Pizza Hut gets so busy when it comes to holidays, when it comes to other events. That's how everybody wants to do, is get very busy during the days. So I'm just trying to get everything ready because it's a good thing is that I don't have to wake up early because I get the day off from work because it's President's Day. And everybody was trying to ask where is my well, I'm still trying to wait for anybody who can be on the live stream because I know it's kind of late, but I'm trying to do is wait for anybody who's here. So while I'm waiting, let's see who is here because I'm just trying to get some supplements because I'm trying to lose a lot of weight too. And I'm drinking supplements because I wanted to do is trying to lose a lot of weight, and even sometimes I had to do is trying to keep. I drink a lot of fiber because fiber is a good way to lose weight, use the bathroom perfect, and sometimes we had to do a lot of exercise to get all that. It's like people always want to drink fiber too. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I'm just trying to take deep breaths and everything. Yeah, I just got home from work, and then I started to do some little exercise to get my. All right, let's see who is here today. Let's see who's here. All right, let's see who is here tonight. All right, let's see who's here. Who is here today? And let's start off with some questions. And we got a lot of people. All right, guys. So I'm here to answer your questions. Let's get to it. All right, let's see what kind of questions you guys have for today because I'm trying to see who it is. All right, and you're not going to believe Disney has officially become the first theatrical distributor to cross the $1 billion mark as the global box office in 2026, fueled by Avatar, Fire and Ash, and Zootopia 2. It needed only 46 days to do so. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. If you guys haven't seen those two movies before, because I already saw Zootopia 2 and the third movie of Avatar. Now, if you guys don't know, I also watched a movie. I just watched this new movie that just released this week. Was called Hey, won't be here for long, just want to say hi. All right, well, thanks, Dr. Tails. You just want to say hi to me. All right. Well, if you guys don't know, if you guys already know who's Gotcha Tails, I mean, he's one of my subscribers and everything. And even I also know CM, who's also from Canada. Now, I really want to go to Canada, but again, it's going to be too expensive. And even I can only go there during summer because it's too cold in Canada when it comes to winter and everything. And if you guys have already came to my 3 live streams during the snowstorm, because you guys already know because of the snowstorm, they cancel our they cancel our work, and even it's really hard for us to barely work during these conditions. And even like I get so bored at home with so much snow and so much ice. It's kind of crazy. And even it's crazy if you had to work during these icy roads, and it's very dangerous too. And I've only did that only once. COVID-19 ended. Well, thanks, Danielle. I mean, it's already passed a long time. I mean, like, it's only been like 6 years since when COVID hits, and I already experienced a lot of hard times when we had that going through. Being like people who lost their jobs because of that, or even their businesses are not doing so good, or even like a lot of artists are trying to do a lot of world tours, but due to so much travels, use Netflix. You use Netflix? Yes, Daniel. I mean, I've used Netflix since since freshman year in high school. I mean, the only thing is like I didn't know what Netflix was from the beginning. Even like since I seen so many original ads so far, I started to understand how it works and everything. And even I'm still watching like Disney Plus and Hulu, and even I'm still watching more of Netflix. There's a lot of good Netflix series and everything. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not so good. And even I've seen so many series when it comes to like Tubi. No, I don't have Tubi. It's either one of my oldest brothers or some of my cousins have those. So I don't have Tubi, but I do have Disney Plus. So one of the Disney Plus series I'm watching, I mean, because I have like four of them, and the shows are Pawn Star, Ghost Adventures, Chopped, and Fixer Upper. Now, if you guys don't know about Fixer Upper, it's about like where this couple, Chip and Joanne Gaines from Waco, and it's like they renovate a lot of houses for a lot of clients, turning these ugly houses to their dream homes. And it's kind of crazy. And they even have their own Magnolia Network channel, and they even have their own business, and even they expand their business in the Shilohs around the area in Waco. And I mean, finding a house can be very good, but it is a lot of risks too. I mean, I remember like my dad helped my brother after he celebrated a year, because if you don't know, like this week my brother celebrated a year anniversary after they got married, after they had their wedding. And I mean, he's only been married for only like 4 years with his wife. I mean, I remember all his stories. Like he told me like how he met his wife. I mean, he told me that he met his wife during high school. I mean, like that was in 2009. I was still in elementary, and he started his freshman year in high school in 2009, and he graduated in 2012. I mean, they started with Beth as best friends and everything, and then once they graduated high school, they started to start dating. Even sometimes their relationship was starting to like really hard and everything, but after that they started to get along and they started to have a good relationship. And then they got married in 2022 in court, since they had their first child was their daughter. And then last year, and I think I've already told you guys a lot, because he had his wedding last year on Valentine's Day, and I was his man, his best man. So it was kind of good. I mean, everybody was still asking me like, why am I still single? Well, to be honest, I mean, like I never had a girlfriend for a very long time. I try to ask girls out, but most of the times they reject me because they have boyfriends, girlfriends, or even they didn't like what I am or different about me. It's kind of like very lonely when being single. All right, so I was just trying to check on something that, if you don't know, I had some ideas for this week. So here are some of my plans. What I'm going to be doing this week, this week I'm this week I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing another Bluey theory, and I'm going to be talking about is Bluey's friends, Jack and Rusty, friendship. Now, people always say we always need a best friend who always work together. And then this week I'm going to be doing is a another pros and cons. And I had this idea, and I always talk about it with my dad, and it's all about daycares. Now, most of you always seen daycares before. I mean, I'm trying to have some ideas about like what kind of I also won't be here for long as well because I've thinking of ideas if the voice clips are going to be shared privately. Oh wow. Well, good luck to you, C Media, and I know you don't want to be there because you were very busy. Yeah, I mean, I know all of you get so busy when it comes to important business, or most of you have important responsibilities, or others have like some things you guys got to do tomorrow. And I know it is. I mean, I have the day off tomorrow, so I won't have to work. I don't have to rush. But for me, I just really need to do is just like I'm trying to calm myself down, and I need a lot of sleep because, like, yeah, I mean, I've been so busy all day, and it's a good thing I get to wake up late because of like, I've been so busy with work and everything, and it gives me plenty of time to to refresh myself and get some good practice and everything. So even I'm trying to do is like I'm still gonna do more videos and even like have some ideas and everything. So, like I said earlier, this week I'm going to be doing another Bluey theory, and I'm going to be talking about is Rusty and Jack's friendship, and then I'm going to be doing a pros and cons about daycares, and then I will have to be doing another ship, and this time it's going to be a long one because I decided to do this ship, and we're going to do is Legend of Korra, and I would do so I have my this next ship that really tells me that I remember was called Korra and Asami. So I'm gonna do that for a very like 3 minute or 2 minute video. And what you guys think? I mean, because like if you guys didn't see last week, I did two ships from B Stars. And it's an anime that's all of animals and everything. But I really like the best is with Legoshi and Haru, a wolf and a rabbit, and people were always saying like comparing to like all the other movies and shows all about like animals that are big and small, and just like comparing to like this movie that I just watched today was called Goat. If you guys don't remember that movie, and it's part of like representing NBA, and that's where Stephen Curry, the NBA basketball player who plays for the San Francisco 49er, San Francisco Warriors. Yeah, the Golden Gate Warriors. And he had won a lot of MVPs and a lot of good championships too. If you guys haven't seen Stephen Curry, you'll have to see his games. So I don't even know much about Stephen Curry, but I started to understand that. And even I'm still always a Mavericks and Lakers fan since like elementary, middle, and high school. But I always go a lot is the Lakers game. I always go a lot is the Mavericks game. But ever since Luca joined the Lakers, I started to watch other players who play for the Mavericks, and I mean, it was kind of crazy. Like Mavericks almost won the championship, but they were beaten by Boston, and I really don't like Boston that much. And even like I've already gone to I've already gone to American Airlines Center 4 times so far. And even like since I told you guys on one of my shorts, or if you guys haven't seen my shorts where I went all the way to American Airlines Center with my brother to see the game. And we took his daughter there because he was supposed to take his wife with him, but his wife had other responsibilities. So it was kind of great. I mean, like we had a good experience. I've already experienced a lot. I mean, like the first time I see the hockey game, it was somewhere like 2 years ago. Before, well, last year, just before I started like working for the school district, and it was kind of cold during that day, and then the whole stadium was so cold, and I feel like I was gonna get myself sick. But even like a few months ago, we went to see the Mavericks game. We see the Stars game. It was better temperature and everything, and I did get to experience a lot. And even like we listened to the national anthem, the U.S. national anthem, and the Canada and national anthem. It's something to do with the French and the English version. And it's kind of crazy, and I never expected that they sing in French and English. And it's just like everybody wants to see. So let's get some questions. You guys have any questions for today? Because like I said, it's an hour live stream. Like I said, every day it's an hour live stream. I do every Sunday night, as always. So any guys have some suggestions on what you guys think about like my ideas for this week? Because I told you guys I'm doing a Bluey theory about Rusty and Jack's friendship, and I'm doing a pros and cons about daycares. Oh, I know you guys can't hear me because like I know, I mean, I'm trying to be very quiet because like my parents just went to sleep, and I know I'm still living with my parents, and I had to pay them rent every month because like I barely get myself an apartment or barely paying bills and everything. It's kind of crazy too. And even I'm still playing a lot of lottery games. I've still played those scratch off games. And I still play a lot of drawing games. So like tomorrow I got a drawing between the Lotto Texas and the Texas Two Step. And since you guys already seen my last earlier on Friday, I showed you guys the shorts where I won $100 on a $20 ticket, and that was like when I was about to head home after I got out of the gym, and I told myself, why don't I buy one game before going home? And that's where I bought a $2. So that's where I bought a $20 ticket, and I matched only one number, and that's how I got $100. And even if you guys haven't seen my playlists where I got all the winning tickets that I played so far, I mean like all right, hear me a recent confession. I imagine in an alternate universe about 113555 YouTube channel. Oh wow. Sorry about that. I was curious. You said, all right, the YouTuber name Lat 35555. Let me see about this channel. Oh, here it is. 113555 cat lover. Boj Yahoo to the minimum. And then Boch makes a cat's candy dispenser. That was kind of crazy. See media. Who exactly is 11355555? I never even seen him. And and you have another channel called C Media's Fictional Tales. What can you tell me about that? Oh, I get it. So you guys made all those medias, so you're all about all the other guys. And we got Gotcha Tales. Boges reformed a pizza restaurant with okay, the other one I don't know. Gotcha Tales 800, Boge the fat cat lover, and he moved on. And there's more of Gotcha Tales. The other finger gets a 1 cent stock virus. That's kind of crazy. So you guys had another channel called Fictional Tales. Oh, it is kind of crazy. I mean, I've seen so many tales and everything. And one of the most things I always watch, and everybody always do a lot of reviews. I heard of Scrophilus Productions, and I've seen him before because when it comes to rankings, YouTube Hoops, and he also did was a live action of SpongeBob before. It's like that's where I met him and that's where I saw him in person when he did a live action with him and his best friend. And they reimagine like so many SpongeBob episodes, and they do a lot of craziness too. And they always do like a lot of they always do a lot of comments about some good reviews with all the movies he watched, and sometimes all about that. But in real universe, he already has a channel by the handle of I Love Cats 2483. Actually joined in December 22nd, 2022. Only has 2 subscribers, no videos, but he doesn't use it anymore. Oh yeah, because just like when I did was like I had to delete my even like I delete all my videos 4 years ago. And if you guys don't remember my return video about why I left YouTube, there's my previous first video of a return, and that's where I explained to you guys everything. You just had to check on my previous episodes and everything. So, as I was saying, so my idea for the dead for my pros and cons, we're going to talk about daycares because I'm trying to get like a lot of ideas of pros and cons about daycares. And there are some pros and cons. I mean, for the pros to say like socialization and development, structure, environment, consistency and safety, education of opportunities. And even there was like cons about like high cost, frequent illness, less individualized attention, behavior, emotional impact, and staff turnover. So that's what I'm going to be doing because I got to figure out a lot of questions all about the daycares and everything. And even like people always say, even like I had some old friends have said that when they have their children, they're saying they're going to put them in a daycare. But I just told them that's not a very good idea. I mean, like, it has to be family who can watch over the kids. But even like they say, due to their jobs, they just wanted to do is just put them in a daycare. But I wouldn't do it because, like, and like I said, I mean, like during my childhood, I mean, like our parents wouldn't do that because they really feel like overprotecting me and my brother so much when it comes to like a lot of financial struggles and everything. And even like my dad had to take care of me and my brother while my mom's doing some work. And it is kind of crazy because I don't remember that much because like I was too small. I mean, like I was like 2 or 3 years old. I don't remember that much. I mean, like people who don't remember that much, it's really hard to understand. So let's see who else has some other questions. I wonder what really happened to him after July 18, 2024 or July 15, 2025 in my alternate universe. I also wonder if he create videos because people didn't know who he really is. All right, let's see who is. All right, let me take a look. Yes, media. I don't see his name at all. Yeah, I don't see his name to be honest. Yeah, because I've been looking for it. So yeah, yeah, I don't see his videos or anything. So can't find his name either. So yeah, I've been trying to do is like trying to find some ideas. So for my next so for my next idea, I mean like I still gotta find some questions and everything. And even I still had to find some good vlogs. Just like you guys already seen my last vlog where I just went to the Planet Fitness. I mean, I go to Planet Fitness every day because I need to lose a lot of weight and I'm trying to keep myself so I don't get higher cholesterol or any type of any type of problem with my body and everything because I wanted to have a very good healthy body. I'm trying to get rid of my stomach It's really hard to do that. I had to do sit-ups and other types of workout to get my body out. Whew. All right, let's see who else is here. I mean, I already seen C Media, I've already seen Daniel, and I've already seen Gotcha Tales. Is there anybody else? I mean, I'm still trying to wait for any of the other YouTubers that I haven't seen. I mean, I haven't seen Easy Scanner, I haven't seen Scratcher Spot, and I haven't seen any other people who I met from work or other guys. I mean, most of the time, all of you know, like we get so busy when it comes to responsibilities and everything, and I get a lot of tight schedule too because of work, working at working in the school building, and sometimes working at Pizza Hut or do some other stuff. Even most of the times, I had to get some ideas too to refresh my brain and everything. So let's see who else is here. I mean, now, now, if you guys don't remember, like last week's, the reason why I didn't do a live stream, and like I said before, I had to work during Super Bowl, and the good news is that Seahawks have won their second Super Bowl. I'm glad that Seahawks have won their second Super Bowl. It's been 12 years since they won their first Super Bowl, and I really enjoyed it. So the next Super Bowl is going to be until next year, and I have no idea where it's going to be. And some of you don't know. It's just like everybody really wants to know, like, why do they always do Disney promo? Because that's how NFL do a sponsorship with it. It's like I've seen Phil Simms, I've seen Joe Montana, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, everybody you know who are legends. But anyway, it is kind of crazy for anybody who are very good for anything. And I'm trying to find some ideas, and even like if you guys don't remember one of my shorts about last week, I had a bad week so far. Because if you guys don't remember, I had a bad week because of like so much at work. So many of these students were treating me badly, and they just don't even respect the adults because I am not playing and everything. I always take the job. I always take the job at my school job serious because it's important for all students to understand to respect the adults when they tell them when they tell you, and that's how it is. And even like I had to deal this week was this tall student who plays for the basketball team. I keep telling the I keep telling every teachers and coaches about his behavior, and I will not permit that because I just even told him that if he ever tries to take it as a joke or trying to mess with me, I will have to report this to the principal because I am not playing. And believe me, and even most of my colleagues saying that it's normal, but that's not normal. Every student needs to understand that. I mean, I come from a I come from a strict family, and I always had to respect, and that's how like I always do. I had to respect adults and teachers and get everything. And I always had to ask questions when there's like so many questions, like when it comes to hard tests, goals, and everything. Even I've been going through a lot, like even like throughout my childhood, I always have like learning disabilities when it comes to like with learning and everything. And even my parents saying I don't have the learning disabilities, they just say I just don't understand that. I mean, everybody needs to understand what's going on and everything. Even I'm still trying to do is trying to work hard to get everything under control and everything. And even I just went to go to the and even like yesterday, I just went to go to the post office to check on my passport and everything because I need to get a new passport because mine is going to expire soon. So I need to get myself a new passport if I'm going to go travel normally. And it is going to be a lot of money, but I got to do is get everything under control. So the one thing I need to do is I need to get myself a picture because I just went to Walgreens earlier. So they said they're going to Text me if it's ready. All right, let's see who else has some other questions. I mean, it's only we are still like halfway there before the before the live stream is over. Let's see what you guys have. I mean, I'm still trying to find some ideas of what to do. I mean, like, I'm running out of like ship ideas. And even since you guys already seen one of my Let's Talk About It videos where I talked to you guys about the Total Drama series, and this series was called Disventure Camp. Like I've already told you guys earlier, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. The Let's Talk About It video that I talked about it. I mean, I really enjoy Total Drama, but even like it is gonna be kind of tough trying to do like different alternate of like the relationships since I already did was like a lot of couples from every seasons of Total Drama, and even like people were always saying about one couple that didn't they started very good, but then they ended up with a very hard, tough relationship, and it was like Gwen and Trent. Gwen the goth, and Trent is like always a good guy when he's a good musician. They started their relationship very good and everything, but even on the second season, they started to break up because their relationship was not doing very good. I mean to be honest, I really enjoy it because I picked Gwen and Trent as a good couple, but even after that, it didn't turn out very good. I mean, if I had like my own story, if they still have feelings for each other, then they would still be together. But even like since Gwen took Courtney's boyfriend, like you guys already know, and it was Duncan. But to be honest, I just don't like it. I just only like when it was Trent and Gwen. But even like on the fifth season, but even on the fifth season, Gwen tried to get. Gwen was not very. Gwen was not getting along with Courtney because Courtney was still mad at her after everything, and like Gwen was still treating like a villain ever since she stole Duncan or stole Courtney's boyfriend, as always. But even after that, and even like since Duncan destroyed a huge property that is Chris McLean's mansion, also known as a cottage, and that's why where Chris had to report us to the police, and he was in jail. He was going to go to juvie, but it was a huge property that he damaged, and then he's going to have to call his lawyer again, and it is kind of crazy. And I don't think like they want to see Duncan ever again because that's what he gets for trying to destroy property damages. But even like I've seen was another relationship between where Gwen starting to have a good relationship with Cameron. If you guys don't know Cameron, he was the season 4 winner of Total Drama Revenge of the Island, where he did win $1 million. He said he was going to go into his bubble, but he said he was going to share the money with all his competitors after he survived. But even he did get it himself injured on the All Stars after saving Chris from Zeke, who was one of the last place competitors from the first and the third season, but he was one of the worst characters. But even he's trying to get revenge on Chris because being eliminated. And I'd be very honest about that. Even like since Cameron did heal himself from all the injuries, maybe he can have a good relationship with Gwen, but with kind of different plot. And even with Courtney with Scott, and even we had so many different relationships. I mean, people always say it's all about like different relationships do good or relationships go bad. And that's how it is. And even like people were always saying about like I mean, if you guys don't remember, like this week, I've also heard that one of the writers who were working for the Loud House episodes decided to leave after 22 years. But the only thing is, the Loud House series is not going to cancel because they're going to keep going, but they're going to have to do is trying to work hard to figure out like their concepts of their episodes and everything. I mean, I really enjoyed the Loud House, and yeah, so the writer left, but he did wrote a media that he said he's not that the series is not going to be canceled. It's going to keep going because the only show that was canceled, and it was a sitcom of the really Loud House, and it's the live action series. If you guys don't remember how the live action series of the Loud House started, it started back in 2022. No, 2021, and it was the Christmas special. And this was just like taken just before this, like they did it behind the scenes, and they started the filming back in February during our hard times, and that's how like they started to make with different actors and everything. And some of these actors I don't know much about. I mean, the voice actors I do. I mean, I only know only like 3 or 4 characters. I've seen them from one of Fox episodes, Fox shows, and one of the HBO Max series, and even some of the other shows I've seen since childhood, from Clifford, Whoopsie, Rugrats, you guys name them. So we're not sure what's going to be happening in the future. I mean, like people will always say, like, what's going to be for the future for the Loud House? I mean, like I've only seen like some episodes that showed like only a few characters of the Loud House, how they look like in the future. I mean, like I've seen like from Lori Loud, who is Lincoln's oldest sister, has a future about like she wants to graduate Fairway, married with Bobby, take care of the kids, all 11 of them, and travel the world on golf tours. But one of the most things I also heard of some of the episodes, new episodes, they said about like where Lori broke up with Bobby. And I heard they're going to be making another episode. It's all about she's going to be on the dreamboat. And it's going to be kind of crazy because if Lori is going to be with somebody else, or will she ever still have feelings with Bobby? I mean, I've only seen how Lori and Bobby get along very good, and even like since they live in different since like in the third season, Bobby had and his family moved to the big city, so it's gonna be hard for them to like get along. Even they do FaceTime and everything, they started to do is just work hard. And since Lori got into college and even have her own apartment, and she has her own car, she always gets to see him back and forth sometimes when they are not very busy. Just like when Lincoln wanted to see Ronnie Ann when they are not so busy too. And people will still ask, will Lincoln still be with Ronnie Ann? Because for me, I think they would be a good connection. But even like they still always trying to mess around, but they still have a good relationship for them when it comes to like they had to fix when it comes to like fun, good entertaining. They like what they want to do. Maybe they'll have get a chance to be together. Now, other episodes I've seen from All About the Future, I've seen what's called Crystal Ball, or it's just another episode. It's all about where Lynn Jr. predicts her own future in a crystal ball that Lucy was doing, and she always see like what's her future is, and then they only did like 4 versions of her future. One about like she was humiliated when she became in the basketball team, but then on the second one she became successful, but she regretted about contacting with her family, and then she had a picture of her family in the future, like all her siblings are already growing up, and then their parents retired, old. I didn't even like think like whose kids are they? It was Rusty's, and then she found somebody else, and that's how it is. I mean, like I don't know what the future would be, and even we even seen like Lily, how she will look like when she grows up. Even like they see like a good Lily and a bad Lily, but I'm not sure how it is. I mean, like people will not sure will have to predict the future for Lily. Whew. All right, guys, it's 20 minutes to go. Let's see who else has some other questions. Do you guys have any questions? And now, like I said earlier, you guys, I mean, like, I never had a special somebody, and I've been single for a long time because it's like I never had a girlfriend. I try to talk to them, I try to get them to convince, and sometimes they say they've already have they've already have boyfriends, and even they just don't want to be with me. I just always feel so different to them. I just don't get along as always too. Yeah, I'm just still very exhausted, and I know it is kind of late too. Well, I mean, my brothers are happy with their wives. My parents are happy for together. I mean, for me, it's really hard for me to find somebody else. I mean, I just always feel very sad, depressed. I just don't know what to do. I mean, like, even my parents saying they want to have more grandchildren, even like I really wanted to get married soon, but it's very tough at this age. I mean, I'm already getting old. I'm not feeling very young anymore. It feels very it feels very sad, and I just feel like I'm going to feel down for myself, into depression and everything. I can't even meet anybody. And even like if I go to my high school reunion this year, all of my classmates will tell me, am I married? What I'm doing. I can't just lie to them. I just got to tell them the truth. Even like if some classmates saying that if I get along, I mean, I just don't want to do that relationship or anything. I just feel too disappointed or even too sad to think about it. I just don't know what to do in my life. I mean, like, I had to work so hard with finances and everything. This is gonna be like my everyday life, working and working my entire life, and I won't be able to find a house. Even like if my parents saying like, what will happen like if they're not there? I mean, like, I'm just gonna have to keep working, and I don't even eat normally too. I just feel like I would just wish that I really want to find someone who would be with me, who really understands. I mean, I'm just feeling too old, and I'm just not getting along so crazy about it. What do you guys think? I mean, I feel very bad, and I feel very tough about it. I feel very worn out, and I just feel like I don't get along to talk to any girls or talk to them. I mean, I just feel too shy. I just don't feel comfortable or even or you don't have confidence about it. I just only wish to find the right person to love, but I hate to do this. Even like I never have a crush on anybody. They just rejected me. Even like I always see in my crush, or even like they just don't get along with me. I just don't understand. I just don't understand if I ever find someone to love. I mean, like, I've been single for a long time. I never had a girlfriend. I never been married. And I'm just still going to be single for the rest of my life with loneliness. I mean, I still have my family, but I just always feel loneliness with no partner or anything. I just feel like I'm gonna be betrayed for the rest of my life. Either like no girl wanted to see me, or even any girl ever wanted to talk to me. I mean, I just feel sad to find love. I feel sad that I can't even meet anybody due to my busy busy life. It feels like I'm just like shutting myself down like a shut in. I just feel like I don't know what to do. Well, we only got 10 minutes before the live stream is over. So, any questions for you guys? I mean, I need a lot of questions before the live stream is over. So, give me 10. So, you guys have 10 minutes left, okay? Remember, give me some questions. So, what kind of questions do you guys have? I mean, like, I know it is kind of really late, but I really want to get questions before the day is over. So, who else have some questions? I mean, remember, guys, 10 minutes before the live stream is over, okay? I'll remind you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, come on, guys. Give me some few questions before the live stream is over, okay? Remember, give me 2 or 1 more question, okay? Because it's already getting late, and I really need to get myself a little sleep because I need to sleep in and everything. So, give me one or two more questions, okay? Do you guys have any more questions before the live stream is over? Come on, guys. Just 1 more or 2 more questions, all right? I just wanted to finish this up before the live stream is over, okay? And I know I haven't had any sleep. I just wanted to do so. I'm trying to wait for anybody who needs to give me one more question, guys. Give me one more question. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'll just have to finish the live stream, okay? And I know you guys wanted to, and I know you guys think it's late, and I just wanted to finish this up because, and remember, I say it's only a 1 hour live stream, okay? And let's just say thank you to C Media for coming here, and I hope C Media I'll see C Media for another time, and so is Gotcha Tales, and so is all the other guys. So I know you guys haven't seen me a lot, so give me one more question before the live stream is over, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Just one more question, okay? Just one more question before live stream. And remember, I had to get myself. Okay, we have Win Viva Skills. Do you believe there's a spiritual realm at all, and believe that Christ of or alive today? I mean, I want to be alive today because I always know about the spirituals and everything. I mean, I've been Catholic for a long time since like I was born. My family's Catholic, and I've learned that from like I always trying to follow from God's words because I always want to be alive. I mean, and I always believe in God for a long time, and I always have faith from God and follow from God's words. And what I really want to do is try to just give God His good blessing and everything. And I wanted to thank God for giving me a very good opportunity and give me a chance to show everything. Already done it? Yes, I did. Well, I mean, it's almost there's only a few more minutes. Just need one more question before the live stream is over. I mean, like, I know it's already getting late, but I'm just trying to follow like an hour of like so much to do. I mean, I'm trying to do is like I always had to send a lot of messages, and I wanted to show a lot of people it's like never give up on what you are, never give up on what you are trying to accomplish. Just keep going. God always help you find your own future and your own purpose because that's how like God gives from one another and gives a lot from your own heart. And that's how you always believe in your heart to believe what you are accomplishing. And that's how like everybody wants to do is so you believe Christ is fully man, fully God or not. It's fully God because I always believe in God. I believe in fully God because that's how I always believe in no matter how hard God would give us. And I always wanted to do is just show God what I want to find and find my own purpose. And I'm still trying to do is write my own book. And I'm still trying to do is trying to be so I can like because my own future is I wanted to write my own book, be a writer, plus be a motivational speaker so I could show a lot of a lot of kids and teens to understand what it is when it comes to trying to be very successful and understand when there's good, bad, and decisions that you have been going through because that's what everybody has to know what God gives you and what God has. And that's what I always do is trying to follow from God's words and everything. And even I always find the message because like if just like in my previous videos I did a lot of like messages so that everybody understands every message that I put when it comes to like a lot of life lessons and a lot of life predictions, and understand what it is. He is both. All right. And that's good for some reason. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up today's live stream. So, well, thank you guys for coming to this live stream. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you miss any videos, click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you love this live stream. And you can comment down below if you guys want to see some new videos. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.